Hello everyone. This is a video showing off another new product release. For those of you who are familiar with the Soundwave Eject adapter that I came out with not too long ago, this is now a newer version that is compatible with the blaster. I'm going to show you both the Voyager scale and the MP scaled version. I have the SS86, the Siege scale or Siege blaster, and Fans Toys blaster as well. So without further ado, as you see here on the screen now is the SS86 blaster. You can tell usually because it has the decal on the front showing where it looks like a false tape. So we'll get right into it here. So for the adapter itself looks like a little tape on its own, but yeah, as you can see, it has a little peg hole here to the top, which I'll show off exactly how that works here in a second. Very similar to the one that came out with for the Soundwave. It will also have the tape clamp, which will show the extended arm, angled arm, and then there is a specialized adapter for steel jaw. Now, unfortunately, I don't have steel jaw in the Voyager scale, so I won't be able to show that one off. This is an originally this was a Funby design. They will have pictures showing off how to connect it to steel jaw, but it's actually pretty self-explanatory. And then there'll be also pictures of that on my listing as well, showing that how it's connected to steel jaw. So without further ado, let's show off how this all works. So we're gonna pop open the cassette area here. Then this goes in. It doesn't really matter which side faces out on this particular one, whether you want to have the decal side facing up or whatever you want to do. That goes in there. If we use the tape adapter, that just pegs in. And then if you want to make it look like he's ejecting tapes in tape form, that's how you can do that there. If you want to make it look like you're actually ejecting the figure itself transformed as it pops out, on this particular one, what you can actually do is you can take the end of it here, and it actually just plugs into his back here like that, into that cavity in the back from where his head actually tucks down. And then once you plug that in, you can plug in here, and then it actually looks like he's popping out transformed, which is actually pretty cool. Like I said, I don't have steel jaw, so I can't show that one off. For those of you wondering if it works with the Siege, here's the Siege version. Now, on the Siege version, it's a smoked plastic front, so it's, translucent. So when you put the tape in and close that up, it actually kind of look like there's a tape in there as a blank tape, which is actually kind of cool. So if you're just going to have it folded up inside there, that actually works out really well, and actually just looks like the tape. Same thing they're doing with the sticker on the SS86, only this is the actual piece. So everything else is the same. All the adapters work the same. Folds up right inside there, no problem. All that's no problem at all. Let's move on to the Fans Toys. This is the Fans Toys recorder, their take on the Masterpiece blaster. Now, here it gets a little trickier with the Fans Toys version because of the way the tape system, it actually works, where you can it's like spring loaded inside his chest, so you can put in multiple tapes. And then, unlike the other versions where it has hooks on the side which hold the tape from from popping out, their version doesn't have that. So had to kind of make a slight adjustment, and there's a little bit more of a process to it. So I'm going to show that off now. So you have your tape. As you see, the hole here in the front is your adapter. I would have that facing towards the top. So what you're going to do is you're going to push in the spring-loaded panel all the way to the back. Load the tape, close it, tip it back so the tape falls to the back. Then once you do that, reopen the front. And as you see here, now it's because of when this pops up, that keeps it from actually coming forward. And then when you hit the release, it holds that back. It holds that tape tight to the front. So now it actually will stay. Kind of a, one way to get around that. So for this particular one, a lot of the same adapters. We have the curved tube. We have an adapter for when they're in robot mode, it'll peg into the back, which I'll show off there. You have your tape clamp that has been modified and adjusted for the larger scale tapes. And then for this one, we actually have the steel jaw adapter, and I have a steel jaw that I can show you how that one works. So with pretty much all these adapters, you're going to need to use this because, as you see, it has to get out and around the front piece here. So what you're going to do is take that, you're going to plug that in facing up like that. If the spring gets pushed back in, just hit the button in the back and it pops the spring back forward. Now you're good to go. So let's show off tape modes first. So we'll go ahead and put the tape adapter on there. Ooh, upside down. There we go. So it looks like he's ejecting his tapes out for battle. There. If we want to do where he's looking like he's going to eject the working bot, so on the back, once you have him transformed, there's the two spots there. We're going to go ahead and plug that in. Boop, boop. Plugs in snug, and then fits onto the adapter like so. And then you can make the adjustment to make it look like he's coming out, transformed, ready to do some Decepticon battle. And then finally, steel jaw. So this is a little different. So kind of hooks up on steel jaw, fold his tail down. Okay. Then this kind of hooks up through, because you see there's that empty cavity here at the top of his hips. Gonna hook it up through like that and push it up in just like that. Holds it really well. It's going to be snug. It's supposed to be snug because that way it doesn't come loose. And then that plugs in just like the others. And that also looks really great. Ready to pop out. Transformed. Ready for some Decepticon battle. So, I will be putting the links to make your purchase down in the description below. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I love answering any questions you may have or any suggestions you may have. I hope you all enjoyed this. Have a great day.